This is always my favorite year GTO.
Yeah, maybe that too. But if you're away,
It's actual Judge too.
yeah.
What it says on there, but I don't know.
Yeah, if you send a letter,
Original paperwork and documents.
but no, he does it here, but he doesn't send out an
Video on my car. I'm the original owner.
Are you?
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
got it for graduation along with a paper there. That's what the salesman wrote down, all the accessories that I wanted on it. I didn't get the wheel rings because I figured that just somebody steal them.
That's awesome.
Bill sheets. That's where the dealer cleaned it up before I could take it. And then the invoice.
It's amazing you kept it all these years too.
Yeah, I credit my mom. She saved a lot of this. And I actually worked at the company that printed this in '74. Paid my dad back, and they transferred the title from my name to his. And when I was putting this paperwork together, I realized that in '76 is when I started to work for them.
Okay.
That it was on the form that the company that I worked for. And then my title and tag receipt. The owner's manuals, and that's a tag that my Sunday school teacher gave me to go on it, and I got it registered to the car. That's the paperwork for it. And that was the original antique tag. I'm glad I got that tag from my Sunday school teacher because it matched the car better.
Yeah.
That's a poem that I wrote in high school as a senior. We were studying poetry. So they said, write about what you know, and I knew about that judge, so I wrote about it. USA Today wanted you to send in pictures of your dream car and tell about it.
Yeah.
And so I sent that in, but the winner would have gotten published in the paper, but I didn't win. And that's my high school baseball team. We took a senior trip to Atlanta to see the Braves play, and I talked my coach into driving us in my car, taking a couple of us guys in there. And when I got it restored, I carried it back by, and then he drove it again. And he said he remembered how much power the car had, yeah. But he didn't get on it this time when he was driving it. Okay, in '73, I went to a cousin's wedding out in the country, and open road, you know, I had to step on it to see what it would do. And I slung a rod. And I was always concerned that it would be considered a numbers matching car.
Right.
But somebody told me as long as it's got that SR on front of the number, that means that it's service replaced.
Okay.
So I sent off to Pontiac Historical Society just to check them, because I knew what the car was supposed to have on it, just to see if their records matched mine, and it did. It came back as a polar white car, blue interior, 3-speed turbo hydromatic transmission, 3.23 rear end, and the engine's a 4-barrel, 400 4-barrel with a Ram Air 3. I was kind of hoping I'd see Ram Air 4 there, but it didn't come back like that, because it would increase the value of the car another $5,000.
Really?
In that year, there was just 3,629 built. And that's a news release Pontiac put out showing what all the options and everything was going to be on their cars. And that's the restoration paint color codes. So I said I better keep that because that's part of the history of the car now.
Oh, yeah.
And of course the envelope that the owner's manual and all the paperwork came in.
That's amazing you kept all that through the years.
Yeah, yeah. Especially the car.
Right, oh yeah.
I've got another piece that I don't have in there yet. It's the little plastic service dealer card. I've got it in my original book back there.
Okay.
They say that's pretty valuable too.
Really?
A lot of people
What would you
have
value the car right now?
Well, I've got it insured through Haggerty, and the number one condition through them is $116,000.
Really?
But I've only got it insured for $80,000 because I couldn't afford $116,000.
Yeah. I figured it was over 100,000.
It was about $1,300 for a year.
Really?
$116,000, but 80 was just like $1,000.
Right. That's an awesome car.
Thank you.
Even better story.
You know, a lot of people can't say that, you know, this is
Oh,
my
yeah.
car that first car I ever owned.
It's hard to find nowadays.
Yep. Much less being a judge.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen a real judge in person. I mean,
Oh.
I've seen them before. I don't know if it is or not, but
Yeah.
this is the first time I've really know for sure. Yeah.
Just to prove that it is. Just wondering if that $300 and something was going to be worth that judge option, and it was.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm going to walk around the car and film it too, and I'll. Thanks for telling me all that.
Take a note of the dealer badge back there. Let's see if we got a picture of it. Yeah, instead of screwing holes back through the trunk and putting that on there, he cut the heads off the screws and glued them on the badge, and then glued the badge on the car so we wouldn't have to drill holes back through it. I'm proud he did that. Also, it's got an 8-track tape player factory installed in it. One young kid asked his mom, said, "Is that a video game that he's got there?" And she had to explain to him that that's the way we listened to our music back then.
It's funny, I used to play baseball.
And of course the tag.
Oh yeah, it's the original tag. Yeah.
Well, it's not original to the car, but it is a 70 Lee County, Mississippi tag.
Right.
I think my number actually had 5 digits.
Really?
Graduation picture.
That's an awesome story. Thanks for
Thank you.
telling
Appreciate
it.
your videoing it.
Thank you.